I'm thinking of putting together a little challenge because coming up is the holidays. I am really close to losing 100 pounds, which is going to be an awesome thing I can celebrate. And another thing is that I want to be under 200 pounds by the end of the year. I have to lose 38 pounds in 4 months. I think that's pretty consistent with what I've been losing, but I have not been doing exercise or anything, so I think I am going to have to kick it up a little bit, do a little bit better, do a little bit more in order to reach that goal. I've been just thinking about putting together a challenge to see if maybe some of you want to join me through October, November, December, and just have a little group that we can keep each other accountable. Just because we're going in the holidays, I had this idea that I should put something together to keep me accountable, to keep me excited through the holidays, and to also push myself to get to this goal that I really would like to hit. It would feel amazing to be 100 and something pounds, because I've been 200 plus pounds for a long time. I just feel in control of my life. It's just amazing. I was talking to a lady yesterday at my son's football practice. I was telling her about how I had this miracle happen to me where I'm not addicted to food anymore, but not only the healing work that I had, but I've also been growing closer with my husband, and he and I have been working on a relationship, and we're trying to improve in a lot of different emotional ways. And so it's just amazing how you can fix all these things that you feel on the inside. And I had all these beliefs built up that weren't even true, and so we all have these experiences as children, and we set our belief systems inside of us. Like, this is how it is. This is what we see our parents do. This is what we see our families do. This is truth. This is real. This is right. But it's not always necessarily true or real or right. And so you got to look at yourself and say, okay, what is my part in everything that I'm doing? My husband and I are both doing that together, and it's been really great, even though it's not easy, and sometimes it's a lot harder than other times. It's harder to see things, but we're continually trying to grow together and learn together, and it's just awesome to feel connected with him. I do want to share those things that my husband and I have been through and what we've learned from it. But it's going to have to be broke down because it's really a lot. The biggest thing that I learned is that I grew the very most, and I learned the very most, and I came closer to my husband the very most when we had the hardest things happen to us, and when we were put through the hardest trials. My belief is so strong that we have these hard things happen to us for a reason, because I think every one of us have so much potential to be influential and to be life-changing for somebody else. And if we don't allow ourselves to share our truths, allow ourselves to be vulnerable and to be real, and not do things just to please people. And that's the other thing I've noticed really strongly about me, is that I've always just wanted to be a good girl. I've always just kind of wanted to fix things, and I wanted everybody to like me. I'm sure everybody likes people to like them, but your value can't come from somebody liking you. You have to know that you're worth it, even if someone doesn't like you. And that's what I was valuing my worth on. If somebody didn't like me, I couldn't stand it. I'm going to do this challenge. I'm going to start it on October 1st. And so I'm going to get some plans together, and I want to know if any of you are interested. I'm going to put this out again, but it's just something that I've been feeling strongly about for a couple of weeks, and I really think it'll help me, and hopefully it can help somebody else have an amazing holiday and not feel out of control. I've had so much amazing support. I'm so excited for the things that are going to happen in my life. Is Isagenix sustainable? I just barely had my shake. I'm full. I don't feel cravings. I feel satisfied, and these shakes are just like a nutrition for my body, and I don't find joy in eating these things, and I think that's okay. That's what I need. I want to find joy in my life. I want to find joy with throwing a football with my little boy. I want to find joy with connecting with my husband. I want to find joy with being a good example to other people around me, and not find joy in a piece of cake or a cupcake, or not find joy in food, not have that be the thing that I live for. And that's the thing that I think we need to change in our society right now. For me, that's what it is. We can still enjoy food. Like for me, I know when I went up to my friend's house, I had this peach that was the most amazing peach. It was so good. It was so good. And I ate it with some cottage cheese, and it was like a dessert. It was so delicious, but it was totally healthy, but I still enjoyed it. But it's a different thing than when I was eating, 3 cupcakes. It's different. I don't have the guilt. But there is some satisfaction in eating, and I think that Heavenly Father, did want us to be eating fruits and vegetables with Thanksgiving. So I'm not saying that we can't find joy in our food. I think it just can't be the main thing that we find joy in. So watch for that launch, because I'm gonna go for it. I know that it's the right thing to do, even though it's really scary to me. I have been kind of one of those people that don't want to be in charge. I want to be kind of in the background. I want somebody else to lead me, and I need to change that. I need to lead myself. I need to know that I am a leader, and that I can be a leader, and that it's okay if I fail, and it's okay if I make mistakes. But at least I got in the game, right?